the balanced care for the burdened in our world, in your world, in the environment you live, the people you can touch, the people you can reach, the people you can help. It says in the first part of James chapter 1, verse 27, it says pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless, the orphans, and the widows in their affliction, to visit them so as to help them, to visit them so as to lift them up, to visit them so as to take burdens away from them, to visit them so as to offer some help to them, financial help, material help, moral help, courage, comfort, everything. Look at Job chapter 29. In Job chapter 29, I'm reading from verse 12. It says, because I delivered the poor that cried, and the fatherless, and him that had none to help him. It says, I look at my neighbors, I look at the people around me, and I offered help to them. I see they don't have any help, and I do. I help. And we ought to do that. Offer help, give help, lift up the burdens in the people, give food to the hungry, give clothing to the naked, and take financial burdens away from them as much as we can. We're looking at verse 13. In verse 13, the blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me, and I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy. And that's the practical thing we're to do. It's not enough just to believe doctrine. We have to live out the doctrine and cause joy in the hearts of the people who are joyless, who are sad, who are sorrowful because of the burden of needs in their lives. Look at verse 14. In verse 14, I put on righteousness, and it clothed me. My judgment was as a robe and a diadem. Verse 15. In verse 15, I was eyes to the blind who could not see. I used my eyes to point the way to them, and feet to the lame. Maybe you have to carry them at the back because they are lame. You help them, and the deficiency in them and what is missing in them, because God has blessed you. You have eyes to see, you have feet to walk, you're able to lend them what you have so that they live a more complete life. Look at verse 16. In verse 16, I was a father to the poor, and a cause which I knew not, I searched.
Please consider subscribing, because this channel is based on helping you as a human being and also building up your spiritual life to the standard form. If you're on Facebook, follow me to strengthen yourself as a human being, both mental and physical, and strengthen your spiritual life. And also share it to others, and it costs you nothing. Just hit on the follow icon and keep viewing my content, because I'm here to help the world. So you are the one to change the world.